What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for another review of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 14, Episode 4. Like I said before in the last video, I am not feeling good right about now, so that's why I am not on screen. But I hope you guys can still sincerely enjoy this video and also, get into it. You know what I'm saying? But before we get into the video, because I did not do this on the last one, let me let you know what's coming up. Now, tomorrow is the Bad Boys Los Angeles panel. We will be returning tomorrow at 8/7 Central at the same time. Jamar, Maddie, and Scotty will be coming back for that. All right. So be on the lookout for that. We'll be back. Okay. And Maddie is ready to take names and give reads and every damn thing else. Okay. Next up is Tuesday night, with which would be the Whether You Like It or Not reality TV panel, where me, Terrence, Sakina, Josiah, Really B, and Ya talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta and Basketball Wives. And this week it will be on Really B TV's channel. Okay. So be on the lookout for that as well. And also on Wednesday, it is Roast and Review. And me, Terrence, and Josiah, we will be roasting and reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville, okay? And also, I don't have the picture up here yet, but me and Jamar will be live on Thursday for the prelude, where we'll be interviewing Aaron Thomas of Chasing Atlanta. And speaking of Chasing Atlanta, I know I have not reviewed the show in about a month, so what I'm planning to do by Wednesday is have reviews for episodes 5 and 6 on one video, and episodes 7 and 8 on another video. So we're gonna have two episodes on one video for each one, and I should have those out at least by Wednesday. I'm trying to, because I have not forgotten the show. I still been watching it, you know what I'm saying, but I just ain't had the time to review it because I got a lot going on. Chasing Atlanta kind of falls to the wayside, which I don't want it to, but it tends to happen. Okay, now we're about to go ahead and get into this review of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, that's what we're here to talk about. So we're gonna start this thing off with Kenya, Sheree, and Marlo. Now, apparently, Marlo is building a new house from the ground up. Shout out to her. I know she is a MasterCard, and I'm pretty sure some of her Johns have given her some money for her to build a house from the top, from the ground up. And she looks to be very excited about it. Now Marlo was pissed because she feels like Kenya is being shady, but to me, it feels like Marlo really wants compliments from Kenya. For her to act like she really don't like her, she really be wanting a lot from Kenya. Like, she really be wanting her approval half of the time. Like, that's the way it comes across to me, because it's always been that way. It seems like she wants Kenya's approval and be ready to fall out with her all at the same damn time. I'm just be trying to figure the thing out. So while they're talking about this New York trip, Kenya was asked when she's seeing Mark, and Kenya was like, "I don't think I'm going to see Mark. I'm just going to let one of the nannies pick up Brooklyn and let have her drop her off to Mark." And it may be the best thing for Kenya. I mean, look at the way Mark was treating her ass. Like, Kenya, I know people don't see it for Kenya. I know people don't like Kenya, but it really ain't got nothing to do with that. At the end of the day, it's just it's just that at the end of it all, we just have to understand that regardless of if we like somebody or not, I just feel as though I just feel like some people just don't deserve what they get, and Kenya don't deserve this. Not like Kenya, not a Rashida Frost, somebody like that. Like, she ain't no Rashida Frost that at least she know when to leave. Rashida's still with Kurt. She ain't going nowhere no time soon, child. So at the end of the day, that's how I see it. But I think that she's handling this the right way. I don't think she needs to be anywhere near Mark. If it's going to fuck with her mental and her energy, she shouldn't be around them. I'm all about protecting my mental and all about protecting my energy, because I don't give a damn who you are. I don't care if it's a damn grandmama or anything like that. If I feel like you are going to interrupt my peace, I don't want to be around your ass. And I'm just being honest. Like, I'm being honest for real when I say that. Like, for real. Like, I don't give a damn how you feel about it. Like, bitch, if you interrupted my peace, I'm going to limit my time being around you, period. So Kenya was like, but enough about me. Are you going to see Tyrone? And Sheree said that she's planning to, is in the cards. It's in the radius where as far as he can go, because he's in Philadelphia. So New York is in the radius. So he can come to New York. And she did say that Tyrone is definitely happy to see, ready to pretty much excited to meet all of them. And looking at this group, I don't know why the hell he excited to meet any of these hoes, because they gonna be looking to tear his ass down at any given moment. Trust and believe me. Like Keisha Cole, trust and believe me. You know, I'm kind of sick, so I can't really get the notes out like I want to, but yes, child. Like, no ma'am, no ma'am, no girl, okay? So we get into the Drew conversation, and they all got some shit to say about Drew. Kenya got something to say about Drew, Sheree got something to say about Drew, and Marlo got something to say about Drew. And I think they're all in agreement that she deflects. She does a lot of things that she doesn't really have to do. And that's just where we're at with it. That's just where we're at with it. They all are in agreement that she be doing too much, girl. And it is what it is. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get into Candy and Ty. So they start discussing The Thoughts of a Colored Man, which is the play that Candy, I think she's producing a play. And she's saying that the ticket sales are going up, so it's all about getting the ass in the seat, pretty much. So that's pretty much everything that she's really worried about. And I'm pretty sure she's really worried about the ticket sales because the last play that she did, A Mother's Love, did not do so well, and she had to fire people from that play. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much the gist of that, pretty much. So then they start talking about this Jersey house. And this conversation is annoying me because I'm really getting tired of them talking about this. And honestly, at this point, I just feel like Candy just needs to allow Todd to do what he needs to do. Like, ain't nobody saying you got to live in a damn condo, but why not just let him have that, remodel it, maybe rent it out to somebody, make it an Airbnb, like do something. Like, why does it really matter, Candy? Like, I'm just trying to understand it. Like, why are you so pressed about it? You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like Candy has gotten a little bit spoiled. I think that Candy is used to doing shit on her own terms and not really having to answer to nobody because she's such a boss bitch and all this other stuff. So she feels like she ain't really got to, everything should go her way. And I feel like Candy's a little bossy. And a lot of these earth signs are kind of bossy. And that's why me and earth signs don't get along too well because they so damn bossy. And I'm an Aquarius, and we very stubborn. Ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do. I'm gonna march to the beat of my own goddamn drum. Ain't nobody gonna be able to tell me a damn thing, period. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think that this whole conversation is annoying. But at the same time, I get both sides. Why would I want a condo that you share with your ex? But at the same time, Todd had to go to a house that you had all types of men in. So make it make sense. But at the same time, Todd, you can't force her to want to have anything to do with the condo. If you want to have something to do with the condo, you have something to do with it. But she really don't have to have nothing to do with it if she don't want to. Just let that be something that you got for yourself. Like, she ain't got to be involved in it. That's how I feel. So we're going to end up with Drew. Now we're here talking about Drew. Now apparently, Drew done put Anthony on probation. And I feel like that's stupid as fuck. And I'm gonna tell you why it's stupid as fuck. First of all, he been telling your business. He been talking about your husband. He been spreading rumors about y'all. And all you can do is put him on probation? No, what you need to be trying to do is fire his ass. That's what you need to be doing right about now. Because at the end of the day, he really violated. Like, he's sitting up here telling your business to Sheree, and then, not only that, Sheree telling the business to somebody else, and now she got the tea on your husband, and now it's kind of like he up here saying that your husband is gay and that he messing around and things of that nature. And I just feel like it's really ridiculous that you're sitting up here putting this man, you just gonna put this man on probation. No, what he did deserves a bit of a firing. Like, seriously, that's what I think. I think it deserves a firing because at the end of the day, like, that queen child, you really gonna try to give him a chance? Talking about, oh no, he's going to be on probation. How stupid do you sound, Drew? Like, come on. Like, it's really ridiculous. I just can't right now. I can't, and it's really ridiculous. Like, Drew just asks for stupid shit. First of all, she got a damn assistant that don't know how to shut his damn mouth. An assistant that's running her damn business, got a mouth like diarrhea, and now she got a husband that disrespects her and tells her that she should have had a Lunchable instead of steak and shrimp. Like, what type of do you like the abuse? Like, do you like that? This is a serious question. Do you like that? Because I don't understand how you can sit up there and allow that shit. Because it ain't cute. It's not cute, and you keep making yourself look stupid all the time. Like you keep making yourself look stupid, honestly, and I'm just really like, and honestly, let me just tell you this: I'm definitely Team Drew when it comes down to Ralph. But in a lot of these situations, Drew like to keep people that's shitting on her and playing in her face, and she needs to stop doing it because Anthony is playing in her face. Like I'm just telling you, at the end of the day, that nigga don't need to be sitting up here, playing you and talking about like, come on now, please stop. Because at the end of the day, like Ralph treating you dirty, and now you damn not fiance, now you damn what is he to her assistant that she don't need. Child, get the fuck out of here for real. But anyway, we're gonna move on to this damn therapy session that pissed me off. At the end of the day, if Drew don't realize that she's being played for a fiddle and being gaslit, she's a dumbass. But we already made that known that she's dumb as hell anyway, so we already know that she's kind of dumb. Like the girl kind of slow. Like because that man constantly disrespects her. Like he constantly disrespects her. The moment the nigga said that I gave her steak and lobster and shrimp when she really deserved a Lunchable. Like, what the fuck type of shit is that to say about your own fucking wife? Because she did not react the way you wanted her to react. What type of shit is that to say about your own wife, you bitch ass nigga? Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? You are toxic as fuck. And Drew allows it, which is why a lot of people don't feel bad for her ass, because she allows you to treat her like shit. All she can do is sit up and cry. The same way she put her hands in Sheree's face, she need to be punching your ass in yours because you really deserve it. You are a disgusting human being. You are scum, my nigga. Like, you straight up scum, bro. Like, for real. Like, she could not be my damn sister because I would have been slapped the shit out of you. For real. Like, seriously. Because you are full of it. Like, for real. Like, you gonna sit up here, gas like this girl, dog walk this girl in the therapy session. And what type of therapist do they have? This misogynistic ass nigga that they got counseling them is really ridiculous as well. Who picked him? Ralph? That's the tea I'm getting. Who the fuck picked him? Are you serious? Are you? You can't be. Seriously, you really can't be. Like, Drew, you never cease to amaze me, baby girl. You never cease to amaze me because I just feel like you are a beautiful, like, really though. No matter what people say about Drew, Drew is pretty. Drew is a beautiful ass woman. For real. She's a beautiful ass woman. She can get whatever man she wants. But I feel like because she's been wrapped up and groped up in this stupid ass relationship that she got going on with this nigga, that she don't see her fucking worth. She don't see her worth. And I think that's very unfortunate that she doesn't see her worth. Because she's worth way more than what she portrays herself to be. She's worth way more. For real. She is. She's an actress. She can get a role if she wants to. I know we like to drag her and, do all that crazy stuff, but let's just keep it a book and let's leave the shade out of it. She can do whatever she wants. She's a beautiful woman and she can get whatever man she wants. But she chooses to deal with what she deals with. And I don't know why. When she doesn't even have to. You don't even have to. And you choose to do that. But I'm going to get up off of this because, sometimes when we put a little bit of passion into things that we're passionate about into these reviews, people think that we're taking it too seriously. And I'm really not. I'm a brother to like 3 sisters. I got 3 sisters. And not only do I have 3 sisters, I got so many best friends that are girls, that are women that are like my sisters. And one thing about it is this right here. I do not tolerate disrespectful ass niggas to be around them. Like, period. Like, if that's what they want, I'll leave it alone. But me personally, I don't tolerate that bullshit. Like, I let them know in a minute. Listen, you are worth it. Until you see yourself as worth it, you're gonna forever have these issues. But right now, you need to know that you're worth it and keep it pushing. Period. Ooh, that made me mad, child. Ooh. Anyway, so it's the invites. Now, Candy and sent Safari and Big Dick P Patrick out here to give them some invites for this New York trip. I don't know why it had to be a sexual thing, but but that's just Candy. But here's a little bit of advice for Candy. I'm just gonna be real here. If you don't want people to constantly bring your name up when it comes up to something sexual, or if you don't want people to constantly make you out to be this overt sexualized person, stop involving sex in every little thing that you do. I personally don't have an issue with it. Sex is liberating. I honestly don't have an issue with it. But I personally feel as though I personally feel like you're not doing yourself a service at all. Like you're giving them a reason to say stuff. Like you're giving them a reason to sexualize you and make everything about a sex thing when it comes to you. Like that's how I feel. Like you're making that a thing in which you don't want it to be a thing, but that's what you're making it. You know what I'm saying? Like you're making it a thing and it doesn't even have to be, but you like inviting them to New York with those with that just not really called for, but whatever. Where was I at? It's the airport ride. Candy was saying that these girls always be late, and that's why she got them an airport ride. So won't nobody be waiting on them at the airport. Now, Candy, let's not forget how late you always have been, and was damn near 3 hours late when y'all was going to Savannah. Back in season 6, and you stopped for a Chick-fil-A sandwich. Like, is that ride for your ass too? Cause you be late too. Now, don't do that. Now, Kenya is bothered by that sex stuff, and I'm like, Kenya, like, girl, shut up. Like, no, she ain't bothered by the sex thing. She said, if I had known this was a couples trip, then I would have been fine. Girl, she talked like Sonya said, is this a girl's trip or can we bring a date? And Candy specifically said in front of you at your baby's party, if you have a date, yeah, you can bring them. And you said, oh, I'm gonna find me a date. So, girl, she told you that y'all can bring dates. She told y'all that. So why you acting stupid? Like, girl, shut up. And then Sheree was like, I'm going to be nice on this trip. But if Drew and Ralph get smart or get buck with me, I'm ready. So Drew is ready for no, so Sheree is ready for Drew. So then when they get to New York and they are ready to eat, Kenny asked them about their sex stories. Sonya and Aaron said they fucked on a plane on the way to Jamaica. Was it Jamaica? Or was it it was somewhere they was going. I forgot where they was going, but yeah, they're part of the Mile High Club. Marlo claimed that she fucked at the zoo and a giraffe was watching them, but quickly admitted it was a lie. Sheree said she fucked in public by a pool. I could see that. Drew and Raph said they was fucking in the ocean and there were whales out. Raph don't do nothing but lie. Him and Drew don't do shit but produce themselves. And then when Kenya talking about that was fucking by cowboys, I'm like, girl, you could have just said you fucked in the car in the woods like I did. Like, girl, just baby, listen. I'm just over it, child. Like, I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. Okay. So Sonya was getting her makeup done. She was talking to Aaron. And she was talking about Drew's beef with Sheree. And I feel like Sonya is really looking for a reason to not fuck with Drew. Like, that's how I feel. Because she talking about you're gonna allow your assistant to talk about a friend like that. Sheree is not Drew's friend. Let's make that clear. Sheree is not Drew's friend. And I know that a lot of people are saying that a lot of people are happy that Sonya is doing this because they don't like Drew. But I feel like Sonya is looking for a problem with Drew. I hope it's not just me. I haven't watched anybody's reviews yet, but I feel like she's looking for a problem. Cause what does it have to do with anything? You know what I mean? Like, I really feel like Sonya is putting way too much stock in how Drew interacts with other people. I feel like what she needs to um focus on is how Drew interacts with her. That's what she needs to be, focused on. Cause from what I've been seeing, Drew ain't did nothing to Sonya that would make Sonya feel any kind of way about her. Like when she was stuck on the side of the fucking road, who did Sonya call? Drew. Drew rushed her ass to the side of that fucking road to come and get you. When she could have called AAA for your ass. And I feel like you are literally turning on Drew because that's the easiest thing to do. And you already know that these girls halfway don't like Drew, and you think that Drew is an easy target and all of this other stuff. I just feel like Sonya is being a whole fucking follower right now, period. And I can't wait to see what y'all got to say about it. But I feel like Drew is being a fucking follower at this point, and I think that it is what it is. I think she's being a fucking follower, period. I feel like she is so quick to turn on Drew because everybody else got a problem with Drew. And I think that shit is whack. You know what I mean? It's really whack to me. Like you really trying to switch up to be with the popular people. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is. This is really a switch up because Drew ain't did nothing to Sonya. Like she ain't did nothing to Sonya at all. So I'm really trying to understand why the fuck you doing what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Like why the fuck you doing what you doing? Because it really ain't that serious. Like I feel like you looking for a reason to start with Drew. Honestly, she trying to start with Drew. Period. I don't care what nobody say. I'm just like, girl, really? Talking about she would do that to a friend. Sheree and Drew ain't fucking friends. They barely even know each other. And let's be real. Sheree was giving Drew shade from the moment she met her because of some things that she knew about them. So let's not act like Drew was being shady all by herself. You know what I mean? Let's not act like Drew was being shady by herself. But at the same time, Drew repeating secondhand information is wrong. But Sheree and Drew were equally shady to each other. Like, please, God, like that switch up shit. I don't like that. Like straight up, like Sonya wants a problem with Drew. That's the way it looks. What y'all think, child? Um. So now, it's Sheree and Marlo, and they were talking about Candy, and then they started talking about asking is Todd messing around and stuff, and then Marlo insinuated that Todd was messing around, and then here goes Sheree. Well, the streets talk, the streets talk, the streets talk, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. Sheree, oh, I do not like Sheree this season. Real shit. I don't like Sheree this season because she doing too much. What is your problem with Candy? And why the fuck are you like doing that? Like, why are you even doing it? You know what I'm saying? What's the fucking point of you doing that? Period. Like, you sitting up here doing all that, and then it's just like, like, are you serious? Like, what you need to be worried about is your own prison bay. That's what you need to be worried about, honestly. Because it's just a fact. It's oh my God. it's I just don't know, child. Mm-mm. I don't like that. But anyway, because Sheree was on some bullshit. Sheree and Marlo, I could already see what type of time these bitches on. So we go to Todd's condo. Everybody walking around looking at it. Kenya telling everybody what needs to be done to it, which I like Kenya in this moment. And everybody is Team Todd, which I'm kind of Team Todd too, but I'm also Team Candy because I agree with both sides. I just think it's a matter of meeting each other halfway, really. So then, Sonya asked Drew about her ring, which I felt was messy. Sonya messy. But okay, girl. Then Ralph gets called out by everybody, which I enjoyed every second of it. Everybody was calling out Ralph. like everybody. Like Candy, I already don't see it for rapping, and Kenya was calling him out too. Like because when she saw that shit, it was a reminiscent thing about what was going on between her and her husband. She went the fuck in on him, and he deserved it. Then Drew got called out too, and I think that she deserves to get called out because at the same point in time, she does allow it. She does allow it. She doesn't stand up to him. So yes, she does need to be called out. But then Sheree bringing up the gay rumor, and I'm just like, oh my god, this shit is about to get worse and worse and worse. So y'all, that was pretty much it. I enjoyed this episode. I think this season is getting better and better as the episodes go by, and I'm really enjoying myself. The dynamics are starting to shift already, and I'm really enjoying it, y'all. So, that's my review. I hope y'all enjoyed it, despite the fact that I'm congested as fuck and I'm not feeling good and I'm coughing and shit. But I hope y'all enjoyed it. Okay. I still gotta watch Love and Marriage DC. So, I'm gonna try to do the review tomorrow because it's already 10:30 and I got to be up at 6 a.m. because I got to be at work at 7. So yes, I'm really trying to do better by my rest. You know what I mean? I'm really trying to do better by that. So all I'm gonna do now after this is try to, do my emails about these interviews that I'm trying to do, and watch Love and Marriage DC, and I'm probably gonna watch it again at work. But that review would definitely be up tomorrow, definitely, and then right before the Bad Boys panel, basically. Yeah. So with that being said, you guys, this be your boy Scotty by Nature. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And also click on that notification bell so you can be notified whenever your boy drops a video. And also, if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my IG, and my new TikTok is down below. With that being said, you guys, your boy is out here. Until the next video, I will holla at you guys later. Peace out.